In the heart of a bustling city, where neon lights painted the night in vibrant hues, there existed a mysterious cinema known as the Arcane Screen. This enigmatic establishment discreetly showcased films that were rumored to be more than just mere entertainment. Those who dared to step inside this obscure theater spoke of experiences that transcended reality itself. It was on a particularly cold and dreary night that a curious young woman named Alara found herself drawn to the allure of the arcane screen. Ignoring the warnings whispered by the wary denizens of the city, she pushed open the creaking doors of the cinema and stepped into a world shrouded in darkness. The interior of the arcane screen was unlike any theater Alara had ever seen. The walls were adorned with ancient runes that glowed with an eerie light, casting strange shadows across the room. The seats were tattered and worn, as if they had borne witness to countless lifetimes of stories. As Alara cautiously made her way to a vacant seat in the front row, the projector flickered to life, illuminating the screen with an ethereal glow. The title flashed before her eyes: Filme Lançamentos 2019 Melhores Filmes da Ko 2019 Novos Lançamentos 2019 HD, a cryptic promise of what was to come. The film started innocently enough, a fast-paced action thriller that seemed to blur the lines between reality and fantasy. Alara found herself captivated by the gripping plot and dazzling visual effects, forgetting the strange surroundings that enveloped her. But as the story unfolded, Alara began to sense a subtle shift in the atmosphere of the cinema. The air grew thick with a sense of foreboding, and shadows danced menacingly in the corners of her vision. The characters on the screen morphed into grotesque creatures, their faces twisted into masks of pure terror. As Alara tried to make sense of the surreal events unfolding before her, she felt a cold hand grasp her shoulder. Turning in horror, she found herself face to face with a shadowy figure clad in tattered robes, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. "You have trespassed into the realm of the arcane screen," the figure hissed, its voice echoing through the chamber like a whisper of impending doom. "Now, you are bound by the curse of the cinema, condemned to live out the horrors that dwell within these films." With a jolt of fear, Alara realized that she had become a part of the very story she had been watching. The boundaries between real and reality had blurred, trapping her in a nightmarish world where every scene was a perilous leap into the unknown. Determined to break free from the clutches of the arcane screen, Alara embarked on a harrowing journey through a series of films that tested her courage and resolve. Each movie plunged her deeper into a realm of darkness and despair, where monstrous beings roamed freely and danger lurked at every turn. In one film, she found herself pursued by a relentless creature that devoured the souls of the living. In another, she faced off against a malevolent sorcerer whose powers knew no bounds. And in the final film, she was forced to confront her deepest fears in a battle that would determine the fate of her very soul. Through sheer determination and unwavering bravery, Alara fought her way through the trials of the arcane screen, refusing to succumb to the horrors that sought to consume her. With each victory, she felt the curse of the cinema weaken its grip, until at last, she emerged from the final film battered but triumphant. As she stepped out of the dark confines of the arcane screen, the first light of dawn broke over the horizon, casting a golden glow over the city. Alara breathed a sigh of relief, knowing that she had overcome the darkest of trials and emerged stronger for it. And though the memory of her nightmarish ordeal would haunt her for years to come, Alara had proven herself a hero in a story that would be whispered in hushed tones for generations to come, the the tale of the brave soul who dared to challenge the mysteries of the arcane screen and emerged victorious.